This year's APEC Leaders Summit wrapped up over the weekend. Josh found out what went down.
Over in South Korea, there have been many political thingies going on both in and around APEC.
To cooperation in and success of APEC.
Even some K-pop? Wow, alright. APEC stands for Asia-Pacific Economic Cooperation. That last part has been a bit shaken up this year by some new world challenges, including the US's tariffs. That's a fee added to goods coming into a country. So world leaders gathered to have big discussions about free and fair trade this year. Discussions that US President Donald Trump wasn't there for because he dipped right before the main event, leaving China's President Xi Jinping as a key world player lots of countries wanted to strike deals with. Speaking of, just before APEC, those two had a big meeting for the first time since Mr. Trump was re-elected. And it was an interesting one. China and the US aren't exactly best friends right now. They've been slapping tariffs on each other back and forth. And while this meeting did tone down the heat a bit, with some trade restrictions reduced, experts say things could flare up again. But less tense was our PM's visit. He snagged an invite to an exclusive dinner joined by the US President, advertised Australia's rare earth supply, and inked a partnership deal with South Korea's president. He even had a brief meeting with China's big boss too.
It was an opportunity to greet President Xi and to have a short informal discussion.
Putting a neat little bow on some big international meetings for Australia.
Queensland's wild weather is expected to ease up from tomorrow after parts of the state were hit with massive hailstones and heavy rain. Yes, it's been a rough weekend. Thousands of homes were left without power, and the State Emergency Service says it received about 300 calls for help. Hailstones caused a lot of damage to cars, solar panels, and windows. Now, most people have had their electricity restored, and cleanup efforts have begun. India has beaten South Africa for a historic win at the Women's Cricket World Cup. Justina has that and more in sport.
Wow, what a moment. India has just clinched its first ever victory at the Women's ODI Cricket World Cup. India started off strong, racking up 298 runs in their innings, with Shafali Verma smashing 87 off 78. South Africa looked up to the task, with opener Laura Wolfard making a century.
Laura Wolfard tucks it to the leg side.
But after Amanjot Kaur's incredible catch, it was all over, with India coming out on top by 52 runs. Now check this out.
History in the making for Gemma Houghton!
With just 50 seconds left to go in the game, Port Adelaide's Gemma Houghton has become the first AFLW player to reach 100 career goals. She reached the milestone after the siren at her team's clash against the GWS Giants over the weekend. Houghton first started her AFLW career at Fremantle, kicking a total of 40 goals for the Dockers, and then another 60 after moving to the Power in 2022. Finally, to the biggest marathon in the world, the New York City Marathon. This year, more than 55,000 people put their running shoes on to run 42-odd Ks through the city streets. And Kenya absolutely crushed it in the men's and women's, with Benson Kipruto clocking in at 2 hours, 8 minutes and 9 seconds, and Helen Obiri crossing the line in a course record of 2 hours, 19 minutes and 51 seconds.
Now it's time to meet 11-year-old Harry from Western Australia, who decided to take on the challenge of fixing an old car he found at the tip.
My name is Harry, and this is my 1972 FJ45.
Harry's been hard at work for the last 3 months, bringing this old Land Cruiser back to life.
It looks really cool, I reckon.
You see, Harry has a knack for finding old motors which could use a bit of love.
I was sort of just going down the tip just to find a project and just popped out at me.
The car was owned by a family friend who had been given the car 15 years ago and never got around to restoring it. So Harry decided to give it a go.
Done a full service, no oil filter. We had to replace some radiator pipes.
He spent 4 hours every day bringing the ute up to scratch for the Bruce Rock Agriculture Show, where it won the People's Choice Award. Even though Harry isn't old enough to drive it on the road, he says he has no plans to let go of the ute just yet.
Keep it maintained, probably do the interior, and I might chuck a V8 in it.
Well, that's all from us today. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.